Very dark. Too dark. For a game that doesn't give you a light system, is this where we're going? Up here somewhere? Maybe? Received an ability point. I guess it was just a hidden area. I just wanted to figure out where to go. Apparently I'm finding hidden areas instead of just a way to go. What are my options? Because all I see is green. There's an option. Lab 06. It just brought me back up. It just brought me back out here. We went that way. Oh, maybe we gotta go down there. Wait. It's killing me. Getting near whatever that is. Where the fuck do you want me to go? Because now I need to go back to the central point. Otherwise my health is fucked. We can spend those ability points too while we're at it. Why would they put it here if there's nothing here? I'm gonna do... And we'll just do more energy. Hell yeah. Just that, because that's all I can do. Oh, I don't know where to go. Unless I'm supposed to go through that. Wait a minute. There's something right there. Just a shitty note. Nope. Controls are fighting me again. I don't even know what I picked up now, because I didn't hold G long enough, so it opened up my menu from G instead, because I decided let's just put a lot of shit on the same key. It's one of these two. I don't know which one, so we'll read both of them. Get well. Oh, we saw this get well. This balloon in the quarantine or prison thing or whatever it's called. Containment. Item must be kept away from animals. The cell must be regularly cleaned of the black substance the item produces. All cleaning tools must be along with black substance itself. Item is a novelty balloon made of silver mylar. On its face is a colorful message to get well. Surrounded by cartoon hearts. A ribbon is attached to the balloon. Item has not stopped floating after a considerable amount of time in the bureau which exists. It does not hover through the use of helium. The item produces a dark-colored sticky substance which drips down its ribbon. Victorian mirror. The item should be kept in a sealed chamber with minimal external visibility. Why don't you just paint over it or something then? A hanging mirror oval in shape. The frame is made of ornately wrought brass. The item does not reflect its surroundings accurately. Have we read this? Didn't we? No. The item's effect is complex. Most notable is the fact that the glass transports individuals to a paranatural space when touched. In this space is an imperfect reflection of our reality. Some objects inside the reflection are simple mirror images. Some are while some do not appear at all. The reflection only contains areas within a distance from the item itself. Relocating this item has proven that the reflection changes depending on its surroundings. Agents have been sent in to explore the reflection. Has been observed in the test subjects sent inside, believed to be psychosomatic. Prolonged exposure to the reflection is not advisable. Prolonged exposure to any of these SCPs is not advisable. And there's a lot of nothing down in the fucking area. I don't see anything here other than that instant death fucking area. Oh, we went that way earlier. So maybe I'm just supposed to go through the level 4 door. There's one over there, but looks like there's one over here too.
Excuse me? Are you lost?
So this was the lab, but they told me like I wouldn't go in there until you go to their thing, and they're standing by the door, replying I thought you meant here and not over there. Hello, Raya. How is it going down there? Enjoying the mold so far? Settling back into life at the old FBC? I also wanted to ask how your coffee with Emily went. She's a star on the rise, incredibly bright and extremely intuitive. But I want to hear what you thought of her. I think you two could be very good on the project together, could learn a lot from each other. Let's get together and chat about it soon. Anyway, sorry about the interruption. I'm sure you can think of anything besides the mold right now. You always were a woman of focus. I always admired that about you. Right. Mold threshold. So, you want to know how my mold research is getting on, Caspa? Here it is. Microscopic organisms similar in appearance to constructing the architecture of the mold. I don't understand if these are the original decimators of the mold or are bitten by some fungal infection. The mold is the most prolific and durable organism I have ever seen. I theorize there is a mold source located somewhere on our side of the threshold. We're here to accelerate growth in our dimension. I refer to this yet unknown source as Mold 1. The mold produces an enticing aroma to encourage human consumption of itself. It propagates in the chest cavity and quickly subsumes the entire body, seizing control of motor functions. This behavior was not observed when I first arrived, which means the mold has adapted to our presence, targeting our biological imperatives in a way to spread. It's truly ingenious little thing. Full report will be blah blah blah. So we got more reading to do. Dr. Darling's recently penned essay titled Bleh contains some glaring omissions that I feel I must shine a light on. First, the entire premise of the essay is that the quarry threshold is beneficial to the Bureau while the mold is actively hostile, to use his words. We cannot determine the worth of these dimensions and their life forms using bureaucratic definitions. Secondly, the mold is much more beneficial than some rock. If the Bleh creating the mold were reconfigured in their purpose, the structures they could build would rival the greatest skyscrapers. The mold's resistance to various strains of disease we've attempted to introduce could be derived into Bleh. Yes, admittedly, this application is more difficult than picking up a rock and gluing it to a wall, but I pause to wonder when the Bureau lost its eagerness for a challenge. I don't think they're in the business of challenge. It's but business. And Nick is probably just trying to save the world, protect the world, or take over the world. Usually it's just to make money. Money. Alright, I don't see anything else here. Ew. Don't know what that is. Alright, let's talk to you.
Do you normally barge into people's private workspaces?
Yes.
She clearly doesn't know who she's talking to.
I'm the fucking director,
Shouldn't
you
you
bitch.
be in a safe room?
That's a dude.
Why? Because of those hiss things the Rangers keep going on about. Haven't you people sorted that out yet? The situation down here could spell doom for the Bureau.
I don't give a crap.
You mean this mold?
Correct. Perhaps you could help me. I require samples of various mold strains, and the mold has made the environment far too dangerous for me to fetch them myself.
Well, then you're fucked.
Really?
Mary Poppins.
Mold samples? I thought this could spell doom.
It could, and it will, whoever you are.
I'm the director.
The mold is spreading.
Tell her.
We need to find the source before it spreads too far.
Tell her we're the director.
Any samples will do that?
No. Samples of 5 unique strains, when blended properly, will allow you to travel deeper into the pit where I've pinpointed the approximate location of the source of the mold.
Yeah, that's exactly where I want to go.
Okay. So, what do these samples look like?
Similar to the one on my table there. I've made a list of the samples I need. Here. You'll find them throughout the threshold.
I'll take a look.
So we found her and she...
My name's Jessie, by the
The
way.
director.
I'm sure it is.
Fucking tell her you're the director. Ay, ay, ay. That looks like it's gonna be a pain in my ass. Alright, let's get some stuffs.
Have you worked with Emily Pope?
Our paths have crossed. Darling arranged for us to have a coffee. A meeting of the minds, he called it. She's talented. I can certainly see her doing well here.
I feel like there's a but coming.
But she's drunk a bit too much of the Bureau's proverbial Kool-Aid. She shouldn't be afraid to forge ahead on her own. Science is skepticism.
That's true.
Everything must be questioned before the truth can emerge.
That is true. Mary Poppins isn't as stupid as I thought she was.
So, is Darling your boss?
If you insist on clinging to such outdated hierarchies, then yes.
How's this for a hierarchy? I'm the director!
However, I would argue that our fields are too dissimilar for one to manage the other. Of course, Darling would much prefer to find his own miracle solution to the Bureau's fungal frustrations. He always needs to be the hero.
Well, I'm the protagonist, so technically I'm the hero. And I'm the director, why aren't you telling her that?
So tell me again how you came to work at the Bureau?
Well, like I said, I was brought in as a special advisor. A temporary position, you see. Although that's not the whole truth. I was employed here for a time, straight out of university.
University of
After a
Mary
decade
Poppins
of
College.
admittedly fascinating work in threshold research and regulation, I began to chafe under the bureaucracy. I needed a change.
The panties? Yeah.
Not that academia was so different.
It's easy enough.
And then the mold happened.
About 4 months ago, yes. Since my departure from the Bureau, they hadn't been able to find my equal in threshold analysis. Darling and I had kept in touch over the years, meeting at conferences and the like. He called me, and I booked a flight. I've never been able to say no to a man with a dangerous alien biosphere. I had to leave my post in the middle of term, but so be it.
So she's a professor. That explains a lot.
Yeah, they needed me, so I grabbed my umbrella and flew. Woo! And I sung a song the whole
The
way.
mold seems to be having some weird effects on things.
Indeed.
Yeah, it's killing me.
Even people are susceptible. The fungus grows rapidly within the chest cavity, killing the host.
Oh, it's parasitic.
Luckily, one must ingest the stalks to become infected.
Don't eat the mold. Okay.
Yeah, we read that on the sign.
We've always cremated the infected bodies after autopsy, but I believe there may be another stage of maturity. A blooming, if you will.
I never thought the word blooming would sound so horrible.
I'm just thinking of blooming onions. Maybe that's their final form.
Thanks for the information.
Final form of the mold is a
My
blooming
pleasure.
onion. A bloody, blooming, blasphemous onion. So we gotta find 5 things. We only have hints. And it's probably all in that area. Fuck me.
This work won't finish itself.
I'm assuming they're all in that other area. I could. We're gonna just take a peek over here. Just in case. I think I remember where that TV. Oh no, it wasn't a TV. It was a computer.
It smells so sweet down here.
Oh, crap.
Suddenly I'm really hungry.
Suddenly everything respawned.
I wonder how this mold tastes.
Why don't you taste it and tell me? Okay,
Are those people?
so I wasn't supposed to go in here when I did, and now she's making all the comments. Hey, Caravaggio. I need you later. So we gave up on the maze. And we decided to do other stuff. And then lots of kicking and screaming later. We did a mirror thing, and then now we're here. This place sucks. We already killed everything here because we didn't know this isn't where we were supposed to be yet.
This looks like a good one.
Alright, we got one. One is near... I should probably stay away from that. Here was really cool. I died to the boss a bunch of times. I was like, what am I doing wrong? I suck. This looks like a bathroom. I mean, there's toilets. I don't know what they're plumbed into. Like a prisoner trying to flush himself just to freedom. I'll flush myself out of this prison one clogged toilet at a time.
Gross. Underhill is gonna owe me for this.
Still haven't told Underhill that you're the director. Why are you letting her talk you down like this? You stupid. Alright. One near fresh corpses, television, and near stairs. That's just greatest hint ever.
One of Underhill's samples.
Yeah, it's that Teletubby thing. Yeah, I agree. I'm just gonna call her Mary Poppins.
Found one.
I don't know where the fuck this gross near fresh corpses is. Maybe it's in here. Maybe not. Maybe it's near the control point. Yeah, threshold kids. Are these corpses not fresh enough? Oh, maybe they are.
This looks
Okay, that was easy enough.
That's all 5 samples.
Good.
I should get these back to Underhill.
Yeah, that'll shut her up.
You look like a woman with mold for me.
Fuck you. You look like a walking exoskeleton made out of leather.
I found all 5, but I kind of wanted to eat them.
The mold has that effect on some people. Likely due to the fact it's not actually mold or even of this dimension.
Then what is it?
I suspect it is the result of 2 incompatible molecular structures, one dominant, coming into contact. I call it mold or fungus because it's closer in appearance and behavior than anything else we know. Except perhaps bacteria.
She reminds me
That's
of
not
my
what
old
science
biology
does.
teacher.
We create a new classification if
Did
it's
you happen to meet
needed.
any more members of my ranger detail?
I didn't see any rangers, just walking mold people. Unless...
Yes. If you found mold people, you found my rangers. I refer to the creatures as hosts. They, like other unwary agents, succumbed to the appetite. But that's nothing for you to worry about. The pill I'm about to make with these samples will make the lower level perfectly safe to traverse. It has the added benefit of immunizing you against the pit's toxic spores.
Have you performed a
Feel like I
clinical
should ask to see your
study or
credentials.
trial on this yet?
There. That didn't take too long now, did it?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Ingest this pill, then go and find the source of the mold. Only there can we begin to understand how to stop it.
Take a mystery pill because a rude lady in a hazmat suit tells you
Are
to.
you kidding me?
Great idea, Jesse.
So she just, like, within seconds made a pill.
Honestly, did you want me to wrap it in cheese?
Yes, please.
Not the taste,
Bacon.
the smell. It stinks in here now.
Good. That means the pill is working. The worse it smells, the safer you'll be. Now go. Find the source.
Okay.
Thanks for the information.
So we went out and collected a
My
whole bunch of
pleasure.
mold. We brought it here, and within seconds she made a pill. No sign of a clinical trial. And we just took it like we didn't give a fuck. And we still haven't told her that we're the director, so she's not kissing our ass. Nothing makes sense anymore.
No need to hurry back.
So does this mean I can actually go down that hole and not, like, die? I'm skeptical.
This must be the pit Underhill was talking about.
Yeah, the pit that killed me. Well, I'm not dying. I guess the Metroidvania thing kicked in, now we can... Yeah, this looks like a good idea. This... No, don't come this way. It was bouncing towards me. Ooh, audio.
Squad Captain Lopez, reporting on Expedition 17B. At the formation now, visually, no distinction from the previous visit. The link detectors are still standing. One arch has a light flashing, so we're gonna give the area a once-over. Then we'll head back. Lopez out.
You got a good spook in this location? Cool. Maybe it will spook me out too. Should I go this way or that way? I'm gonna go this way, I guess. Balloon supplement. The item was used in the children's ward of a local hospital in blah. Witnesses do not recall where the balloon came from. Therapy dogs, part of a program called blah, meant to comfort the sick children, were noticeably attracted to the item. They reportedly jumped at the item, licking it when they could. Yeah, these kids sound a little, never mind. The children claim the dogs began walking through the halls of the hospital at night, howling in a low pitch. One child described the sound as swinging. Maybe it was Ati. A few days later, the dogs were all discovered dead, a dark substance leaking from their butts. The hospital staff called the local authorities, who called the CDC. Bureau agents intercepted the call and arrived at the scene within hours. The item was taken for evaluation along with the remains of the dogs. So the FBC even supersedes the CBC. Or CDC, sorry. Center for Disease Control or whatever. But that's an actual real organization. Blah. Burn. Cardboard only. Fuck you. I'm gonna put dirty diapers in there if I want to.
Oh, God. further I go, the worse it smells.
Should I go left or right? There's something weird going on with my mouse. I don't know what's going on. Like, it feels my sensitivity is a little bit off. Like, it's too sensitive. But it... Oh, fuck. What the hell just happened to my health? He puked on me. He didn't give me shit for health either. Oh man, we're fucked. This guy didn't drop any health items. Alright, so I guess I have to be careful with these. Whoa. Yeah. I think I have one health replenishing increase mod and then 2 launch cost reduction? Yeah, launch energy cost. That's what I'm currently using anyways. Yeah, I gave myself some cool mods. Like, I have some others I could swap in if need arises, but Durkat. The fact it takes 3 launches to kill these guys, concerning. Because they're rather tanky. Never know. It's really hard to see enemies down here because of the darkness and everything being green. So just tell these mold people to go back to Resident Evil 7. Where you belong.
They're all dead. These things killed them all.
I'm not cheating, I was just using launch.
You're listening. Get out.
Energy recovery. Yeah, I didn't mess with energy recovery. I feel like I tend to run into cover plenty. As for abilities, I mean, I'm working up the energy bar, I think, at this point. Health is max. Levitation is not. Launch is. One day these mannequins will become fossil fuel for the future civilizations. Millions of years later. Oh wait, there's... I don't want to go there anyways.
Is that the source? It's...
Oh shit. I don't like these are... Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Nope. Not pretty.
Oh, fuck me. There's Mars. Holy shit, what's going on? Oh shit. Oh shit. Help. It's really hard to pick stuff up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Eat this. What's going on?
Stop being surprised by all the weird shit in this place.
Hey. How do I have some ammo? Oh, yesterday when I got Levitate, I did the thing for Eternal Fire. So it only works for the grip, but it gives 100% ammo refund chance on the hit. So if you land your hits, you get your ammo back. It's from a hidden furnace quest, or Easter egg. There's 6 TVs with flames on them hidden around in specific areas. You take all 6 and throw them into the furnace, and it'll reward you with the Eternal Fire. It helps solidify the pistol as my weapon of choice. And then I put damage on the other 2 slots. Oh. Okay, don't stand on that apparently. Oh, return to Underhill. Not sure if there's any other, like, hidden secrets like that. It wouldn't surprise me if there might be. But I only know about that one. I read about it. And I'm like, oh hell yeah, when I find the Levitate, I was gonna... How do I get out of here? How did I get in here? Oh, wait, we went through... How do I... Oh, here we go. Now, I've read that people had trouble with the mold boss. I'm assuming that was it, so I'm actually shocked that we just destroyed the shit out of it somehow. Completely unprepared, and we did just fine. Somehow. Yeah, it was like the 2 bosses I remember hearing about was Mold and Anchor. And Anchor was, we died a few times learning it.
Ramsey, Ranger Captain, note 7.25. Underhill sent us down this weird-ass threshold looking for whatever's making all these vegetables sprout. I will say this, it smells delicious.
Why don't you eat it? Yeah, the grip thing is pretty cool. I like to not to use my gun too much. So much more effective just launch on and everything. I guess we gotta go fast travel to... I don't know where the other place was. This one, right? The mod only works with the grip. So it's only for the grip. It would be pretty broken for everything else, yeah. You just had an idea. This place is getting more messed up.
Yes? You've returned, I see.
I don't know how to
And
do
you're
the
not
maze.
spouting mold from your eyes. I take it that means my pill worked. Now tell me everything. Did you find the source?
Pill didn't work.
You
I'm
did,
pregnant.
didn't you?
I found a big angry plant. Like gigantic. I killed it.
You killed it!
I did. I killed
You
it.
found the source and you killed it!
Yep. I'm gonna kill you
I could
too.
have learned so much from a live specimen.
Her concern is touching. Really, it's too much.
Here, I brought you a sample.
A piece of the innermost mold. You're not such a lost cause after all. Strange. So different, even superficially. Another stage of growth, perhaps.
Please, no more stages.
You'll be pleased to know that cutting down the creature at the source has already resulted in a notable cessation of the mold's rapid growth. You've bought me time for further study.
So what now?
I'm glad you asked. While you were busy in the pit, a number of mold hosts were sighted beyond the threshold. They managed to sneak out without the rangers noticing. There's a reason I didn't send Steve and Andy to find the mold source with the others. These vagrant hosts must be eradicated as soon as possible. The mold can still be spread by their overgrown bodies.
Any idea where they went?
The hosts I've observed are not a sprightly bunch. Here are the reports I've received. They'll help you find them.
I'll go take care of them.
Good. And do be quick about it.
There's a nice way to say that.
Thanks for the information.
My pleasure. Note to self, request lock for laboratory door.
Yeah, but I couldn't figure it out. First off, let's get the heck out of here. We're heading to the maze. What's your favorite part? I've heard people liked it, but all I did was run around like 3 rooms in a circle for like 10 or 20 minutes, and then I left because I didn't know what to do. Abilities. Well, energy, why not? Don't have enough to max it. So we need to go to... Oh yeah, there's already that ashtray maze. Like, so far I've hated all of this, because there was nothing here. Oh. Fuck, you're right. It does say maintenance/janitor's office. I thought it meant I had to find him here. Fuck me. Oh my god, damn, that explains everything. Fuck. Alright, where's Auti's office? This is the closest one? Because, I mean, I entered the maze, and then it's like, find Auti. And I'm like, alright. Kept going. Kept not working. There's a lot of fighting. Well, I don't necessarily measure my enjoyment based on how much fighting is involved. I don't really know what I do, though. Measure it by. Going this way. Hey, who are these green guys? Better not be stealing my kills.
You're covered! This was one of Horatia's ranger buddies. Maybe I should find the others.
Oh, it's got something to do with that. But I don't want to, so fuck them. Yeah, I should be able to enter there. Question is, do I want to? Answer is, I don't know. He's not. Oh shit. Oh shit.
There's no Ahti. Where is he?
Is there a hole behind his painting?
Now this boy left, said the son of Annikki Tähti. My assistant will keep work in the glove and the house standing. Lomille lomps, holiday humps.
How can anyone even get out of here while the building's sealed? Let alone go on a holiday.
Talk to the plants. Do I remember where I got it? Not really. Something weird going on with this lens flare. Holy hell. Go back a bit. Why? I want to go this way. Why, is there something interesting you want me to see? Alright, we'll try it your way. Like, this is not the greatest fucking thing I've ever seen. It's near the janitor's office. I am currently near the janitor's office. Where the forklift is. I see a forklift. What the fuck? We found something. Better not be like a hard-ass boss or something. What the hell's up with this wall? Can't. We'll walk backwards, or we'll just fall through the floor. That's another option. Well, that was unexpected. What did I get for it? Nothing. Huh. Anyways, back to finding Ahti. Following Ahti's vision. What kind of vision would a janitor have? We shall find out. Oop. I think they noticed me. I think it gave me a skill point before I entered, or after I entered. Didn't do anything for me after that. Is he down here? That's out of order. Out of order. Oh, that one's good late. I don't plan on maxing my skill tree. I've got pretty much what I need. Rest is just energy, and then I'll max out levitate, and we will call it good enough. Oops. Place looks familiar. The furnace. Why aren't we allowed to burn outdated paperwork in it? Seems like a waste of perfectly good fire. I'm just trying to save you a few bucks and a lot of sweat. Usually people in suits appreciate that, right? What is the furnace even hitting? And who's in charge of it anyway? I've always lit it. It's always lit, but I've never seen anyone tending to it, and the noise it makes, isn't it a little, I don't know, off? I mean, I can't be the only one who hears that weird wheezing or whatever it is. Somebody should take a look at that thing. Maybe time for a replacement. Sounds like the same question I was asking. Why the hell is there a furnace here anyways? They have a nuclear plant or a power plant or something. What does the furnace have to do with it? Uh-oh. We got mold. We got mold. Better have a shot of vodka. Hold on. They took my blood earlier today. I kept a little diggity stuck on me. That way people feel sorry for me or something.
The mold's gotten in here too? Alright. Let's get cleaning, she said, cocking her gun.
Those fucking sentry gun guys. He's like because my character doesn't even seem to like react to getting hit, and then it's like my health is gone. I'm like, what the hell happened? outside, you little fucking sneaky fuck. Oh, infinite ammo when I'm shooting a corpse. Yeah, that's how that works. If I start shooting and I don't hit, hitting corpses apparently counts. Practicality, none. Oh, we got another one of these thingies. Could just float down there. But, I mean, who can pass up a free light switch? Traverse the Ocean View Motel. I'm sick of the Ocean View Motel.
Lounaan välistä tuulta 5-12, ajoittain noin 14 metriä sekunnissa. Myöhemmin iltapäivällä ja illalla suunnaltaan vaihtelevaa tuulta 4-6 metriä sekunnissa. Yötä alkaen
I think that one's occupied. I'll pick a different room.
6-10 metriä sekunnissa. Yöllä tuuli väliaikaisesti.
Any tentacle rapists in here? No. Oh.
Metriä sekunnissa. Hyvä näkyy.
3 radios.
Tänään kello 11. 16 astetta. Tyyntä, utua, näkyvyys yli 20.
Sure hope I'm doing it right.
Vodafone 15, selkeää, yli 20.
Spanish AM talk show.
18, Eteläkaakko 4, yli 20. Bossan 17, Kaakko 3, melkein selkeää.
No, I did something. Maybe it vacated this room. Maximum occupancy is no longer reached. We have vacancy. A little bit of mold, but you know, just don't tell the FDA. Also, the mold costs extra, so your room's an extra $35 a night. No, my key doesn't work in the pyramid head door. I did pick it up right. Service.
Märket 19.
Recommend service.
Kaakko-etelä 4. Melkein
Different this time.
Lounas 5. Selkeää.
Was this always here?
Mäntyluoto 20.
Janner has his own office. Hey, we got a sky view. And floating buildings and stuff. So where the hell are we? Oh, it's the Black Rock Quarry. Oh man, early in the game I was making fun of somebody for saying the sky view, and I'm like, it's underground under the building. Like, how the hell are you getting a sky view, you idiot? Apparently there's a sky. A response team was dispatched to a possible AWE in progress at Albany. At the scene, the team encountered and retrieved AL-63. The Bureau had discovered numerous online message boards regarding loud noises coming from an abandoned shipping warehouse belonging to the Corporation. Local law enforcement has discovered numerous bodies in various states of mutilation in the vicinity. This, along with the noises, were considered to be evidence of a werewolf due to the fact that they only occurred on the last 3 full moons. Field Agent Bleu accompanied a squad of ranger trainees to a site as a form of field training. The likelihood of a genius AWE was considered low. Despite this evaluation, the team encountered a highly volatile, altered item, which they successfully retrieved. quarry is in the building or underneath it, I think. Where's this view coming from? There's something's going on. Maybe they will not notice me. Yeah, we're just gonna... Oh, they're fighting the Chia Pet thing. Good. That saves me some effort. Anything over here? Why isn't there an actual indicator now? Like, normally it doesn't do that. Yeah, that I already never noticed it before. See? Like, points an arrow somewhere. Where would this arrow the entire fucking game? We have invisible walls. Oh no. Nice. Just enjoying the view. Looking for a place to take your date? Why not bring her to the Black Rock Quarry here at the Federal Bureau of Control? The view is splendid and it'll totally get you laid, brah. Trust me. You can trust the government. Treasure chest. Treasure chest. Ignore. Nothing. Restricted area. Oh yeah? Nothing can stop me. Wait, I'm supposed to follow Auntie's vision. Maybe I was supposed to look for a glowy light, and I just undid that. Oh no, wait, we're going to the restricted area and actually highlighted it this time in yellow. Some of the quests did not. There's a man in the cable car control room. Hadouken! Nailed it. The Albany Supplement. Upon arrival, the squad broke into the warehouse and discovered boxes of undelivered merchandise abandoned by the previous owner of the warehouse. As they investigated, the noise, along with the south side of the building, caused it to collapse inward. Wooden crates and accelerated physical rendered field agents and 2 other trainees unconscious. The others escaped from the warehouse before it collapsed entirely. In the rubble, they found Al-63 at the origin of the attracting and repelling debris. They stood guard around the item until the moon set, at which point the altered effect ceased. They returned the item to the Bureau without further incident. No fatalities occurred. The collapse of the warehouse was not witnessed by civilians, and thus no reinforming by the communications department was required. It's a werewolf. Is there something else here? Oh. Sure, I'll push this. Oh, the cable car. Oh. This dude's kind of tinky. Oh shit. Hey. Fuck off. Dirty. Oh fuck. Eat a barrel. Blah. Blah. Without a doubt, launch is the greatest skill this game offers. What? Even more enemies? Okay, I can shoot through windows, can I? Boom. I just felt like using a shotgun there. Why is she? For how many enemies there were, I was surprised that I didn't really take any damage. Usually I have to cower behind shit. I'm gonna be fighting stuff while we move. Ahti, we gotta talk about your music selection. Yeah, she walks. What the fuck? Game's confirmed for lacking polish. Let's just finish. Oh, is this finish? She's headbanging to it. I keep thinking he's Mexican or from Spain or something. I don't know why. Maybe I'm being or not hypocritical. I'm being stereotyping. I don't know what he actually is, though. He almost speaks with the... Well, it's not a Russian accent, I guess. Vitu Pergale and Satana? Those are all words I don't know. Those words are not quite in my vocabulary. Change a few letters around, maybe, but... Cool. The finish. What is this place? Maybe this is where they keep the extra pillars. If they were to ever want to expand on the building, they would send a few people down here to bring up some of these support pillars. That way they don't have to construct it on the spot.
Something up ahead.
There's something up
Do you see
everywhere.
it?
There's a light right there. You're not commenting about that. Or like these barrels. Boom. Confirm that it's safe. Yeah, it's probably safe. Plastic tree supplement. This is the excerpt from Altered Speech of blah blah blah. The results are incredible, but more so the speed of discovery this allows us. L14 copies our speech, but after numerous tests, we've discovered that certain words are missing from its vocabulary. We began isolating those words, cross-referencing them with esoteric texts from the early days of the Bureau. We found that these words, when arranged in particular formations, unspoken at varying speeds and cadences, elicit a reaction from altered materials. We tested this specific string of words, a formula, if you will, on the other altered items kept in the examination hall. Varying physical responses were recorded with each one, with an 82% success rate. We've proven that words can tangibly affect these items. Specifically, applications must be explored, possibly for containment or identification purposes. This will drastically change our approach moving forward, and there's still more words to be found. I'm gonna get Webster on the phone. If anybody's got words, that man. I actually don't know if he's alive. Feels like it would be like a big boss fight area or something. It's like a larger version of the Force in the Mortal Kombat movie. What's his face fought Scorpion. Finish saunas. Yeah, I'd go hot tubbing with Ahti. But I'm not gonna play toesies or any of that bullshit. Ahti.
Did you miss me?
Why you speak as a villain?
Did you have piss in your sock?
No, in my pants.
Yes. No. Bark don't make a wound. You did good.
I did do good.
Take my cassette player. You can
No
borrow
thanks.
it.
I got a CD player.
It's a present from my friends to you. It will get you through the maze so you can do your job.
Oh, okay. I'll actually take it.
Did that really just happen? Of course it did. He gave me his cassette player. It'll get me through the maze, huh? The janitor always has the keys.
That's true. Fuck knows how janitors actually keep track of the keys. 'Cause we've all seen the janitors back when we were in school and stuff, right? They had a key ring with like a bajillion fucking keys. It's like, I have like 6 or 7 keys on my key ring. I only know which one is for. Fuck if I remember what the other ones are for. Can I go this way? I'm in copyright free mode right now. Actually, I don't really feel like running, because that just feels like it's gonna... Might be something down there for all I know. Alright, let's go to... Oh, I got abilities. Where there's ability points, they must be spent. Energy, fuck yeah. Let's see, this is melee, we're never fucking using that. Shield, no. Seize, and levitate. Hell yeah. Not enough for this last one. Bummer. So, now we can go back to Ashtray Maze. Glasses are smudgy. That's a little bit better. Alright, so now I have the power to get through the maze. Which means every moment we spent in here earlier at the start of my day was a complete waste of time. That's kind of fucked. Navigate the ashtray maze to reach dimensional.
Control. Take control.
How does this help me with this maze, I wonder? If all it takes is music, I got some really good music to play. Taking control. Hey. Aha, you work for me now. Go, defend my honor. You guys got him. Oh god. Alright, no more goofing off. Psych. This guy was useless. Wait. Is it gonna keep the... Okay, I thought I was waiting until I went through here. I'm guessing it's original music because they all, like, all the lyrics we've heard so far are still using the word control. Trying to do it. My bite. And didn't even switch my weapon when I pressed E. Hey, it's a xenomorph. It was a xenomorph. Key smash. Hold on. Ashtray and cigarette. So this whole thing is based on an ashtray. I keep calling it an ashtray. Please place your butt cheeks here. And don't sit on my furniture after that. I don't want ashes all over everything. The object is a steel ashtray with a maze engraved in its bottom and ever-burning cigarette rests in it. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to create a maze of shifting corridors without adjusting the dimensions of the space around it. This maze forms wherever the object is placed. Only the binder can navigate the maze. Only the binder can navigate the maze, though they may allow others through. This object is currently bound to Director Trench. He's dead. Clearly it's bound to Ahti. He's the binder. And he allowed me because I took his Walkman. The object is currently blah, 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 blah. The object was discovered by a team of rangers sent to a care facility of the elderly that had become the center of numerous missing persons reports. Local authorities also disappeared inside after responding to reports. Agent blah discovered the object in a blah, which indicates that it was the source of disappearances. The whereabouts of the missing persons are still unknown, although they presumed to be lost in the maze.
Projector. The expedition into Slidescape 36.
That scene could have been much longer, I think.
What Darling brought back.
I can see why people like it.
Changed everything.
It was really quick. It was the only time we fell off the world and died, and it brought me back there instead of like 10 miles away and having to run back and start from scratch. But there was a lot to like about that. What happens if I run back? Let's start playing the music of your peoples. The answer is yes. Apparently you can go back and just listen. It starts from the beginning, it sounds like. It sounds more like a mix than a based on progress thing, but I could be wrong. I don't know. The fact that... Wait, the way she's turning seems weird, doesn't it? Or am I just going crazy?
Take control.
E. G. Janitor complaint. Someone's complaining about Ati. Well, he is a bit rough around the edges. Has anybody else seen that janitor mopping up around here? Isn't this a restricted access area? Who gave him permission to come in here? How the fuck did he get through the maze? Who knows? Maybe you should have bought a Walkman. Danger, open pit. Wait, where are we on the map? That's not wrong button. We are... Oh, I see. Way over there. Well, this is the dimensional research. Walk through metal detector. Okay. Boop. Boop.
Yeah, you want me here. Finding the projector.
Take control.
What started in ordinary ends here. You, me, Dylan. We've all come full circle.
In other words, we ended up where we started. That's not progress. So this is one of those polygraph tests with those bombs on. These are not SCPs. Everyone is the same. This might have something to do with their dimensional testing. Bah. Oh, now that's a speaker. That's the music room. Wonder what kind of SPLs they can pull. Sure, it's not safe for human ears. Damage starts at about 85 decibels under prolonged exposure. Roughly. To all dimensional research staff. I've heard that numerous people have been complaining about the sand piled up around dimensional research. The sand is precious research material from a foreign dimension and will be examined more thoroughly when I have the time. If you attempt to clean or dispose of the sand, I will bar you from any future research endeavor. You will spend the rest of your career licking envelopes in a cubicle, staring at a cat poster.
Do not touch my sand. Don't touch my sand.
That's probably what he sounded like. Like, dude, I'll just go to the cat litter box and get you some new sand. Jeez. I'll just say it's from another dimension. Is this sand that I'm standing on? This red stuff? I didn't bring my swimsuit. The Hedron Resonance Lab. Slide projector research. So what are the odds that this facility also happens to have its own particle accelerator? Are they gonna try and work that into this somehow?
There was a doorway here, to where Dylan and I went, where the projector took us, where we met you. The Bureau opened the same door here, but there's just an echo now. Are you close? Just on the other side?
The other side of what? There's a switch over here. Maybe it's on the other side of this. Someone broke your door. It was already broken when I got here though, so I'm not at fault. This cannot be good for my lungs. Fine particle debris. She's gonna be coughing up phlegm for weeks. She's probably got like 50 different types of cancers from all this exposure to weirdo. Stand away from frame when emergency lights are on. A and B. If only I had a superpower that could... Easy. Fuck yeah.
Taking control.
Projector room. Wait, is this supposed to be where they do the slides? With the projector thing? Because I thought there was a different area for that. Oop, yep, don't go that way. I'll just go through this door. Notice this area's under 24-hour video surveillance. Ready? Where's the camera? I don't see a camera. Do you see a camera? I see speakers. I see a clock. Doesn't work. Now it definitely doesn't work. No camera. Fire detector. Or Wi-Fi access point. We know now. As long as an altered item. Could be.
Projector's not here.
Oh.
Moved again. What did Darling do with it?
Maybe he ate it.
I've got to find out.
I've just gotta find out. My OCPD is getting the best of me. Yes, I said OCPD. Not OCD. There's a difference.